to my YouTube channel and Wildwood Cottage Diary. It's a beautiful day today here in Wales, and the sun's out. The wind is around, so excuse the noise in the background if you can hear wind noise. And I'm just off to see the chickens, and I'm going to rake some leaves. It's one of those days where it's not quite hot and it's not quite cold. Must remember it's still February, but that's the reason for me looking like a Christmas turkey, because I've got my fluffy top on, I've got my scarf on, and I've got my pink hat. So I've got quite a bit to do today. I've got to go and see the chickens now because it's getting on for 1:45 and I haven't been down and fed them yet, so I think they'll appreciate some food. I've been busy up the top of the garden and I've cut out most of the grass now and got my roses planted. I'm going to sort the raspberries out today, and we've got some seeds to start because it's getting nearly to March and it's time to get some seeds sown. So I'm using my husband's camera today, because my camera has finally died. No life in it at all. The screen went off and now it just won't do anything at all. It won't even take a picture. So yeah, so I'm on my husband's camera at the moment, so we'll see how we get on. I am looking on eBay for another one, see if I can replace the one that I've already got, and yeah, we'll have to see. As I say, it's a beautiful day here today. The camellia's looking like it wants to flower. Shall I show you? Look at those nice big fat buds on my camellia. Doesn't it look lovely? So yeah, any day now I think they're going to be flowering. I mean, look at this bud here. Providing we don't get a frost and we don't get any snow, that should flower beautifully. So I'll show you that when it flowers, because it's gorgeous when it does. But yeah, let's go and see the chickens. Hello girls, how are you doing? So this is where the chickens live, for any of you new viewers who haven't been here before. That was Daisy. We've got Daisy, we've got Pippa, who's the black one. We've got, that one was Gertie, and then this other little brown one, trying to get the bowl, that's Grace. So we'll go and put them in. Someone's got their legs stuck. Can I have the thing back? Yeah, I'm coming now. As you can see, it looks like it's been mayhem in here because I'm late. But they're happy now. They're all happy now. I put that bubble wrap on to keep the wind out, because we had a bit of frost last night. So right, so that's them. They're happy. When they've had their breakfast and I'm outside to stay, they can come out. Chickens are doing a good job on the fruit cage floor. You can see they've been turning it all over and getting all the grubs and things like that. So they've done a lovely job because they've got all the weeds as well. So that's looking good. But what we've come out to do is some leaf raking and the raspberries. So I'm just going to turn you around and show you what I've done so far with the raspberries. Just a sec. Right, I moved all my raspberries here and I put it in a video about 5 videos ago, something like that. I'll put a link in the I button for you. But I've put straw bedding out of the chickens down, and a lady viewer who I was speaking to suggested not to put it with seedlings. Now I'm wondering, is it going to be too harsh for my raspberries? So what I've decided to do is take all this mulch off, and I'm going to put that over my rhubarb. And what I'm going to do is, there's loads of leaves up here, so I'm going to rake all them up and I'm going to put them on there instead. And then once they're wet, they won't move anywhere. So that's the plan. But I just think just to give my raspberries a head start, because as you can see, there's lots of new shoots coming through on them now. So I don't want to spoil them. So that's what I'm thinking with that. So I'm going to do that today. These raspberries here have got lots of new growth down the bottom, so I don't want to spoil that growth. There's lots of new shoots. And then in this bed today as well, which I'm going to video for you, is going to be blackberries and loganberries. So we're going to have quite a bit going on just in these two beds here. And I've also got to sort out all the strawberry runners that are in here. I don't know whether you can see them, but they all need sorting out as well and popping into pots, because I want to take this bed out, this one here, which is full of strawberries. The mice get them, I don't get to eat them, so they're all going to come out. Over here I've got a bucket on my rhubarb, because as you can see there's some nice fat buds there. So I watch a girl called Emma's Allotment Diaries, and she planted one recently and she called it a rhubarb potato. So this is my rhubarb potato. So I've turned the bucket on top. I've got another one here which is growing nicely, and then all the way along here to the greenhouse, to that tree there, is rhubarb. So I'm going to get this weeded over the weekend, and then that straw bedding that's on the raspberries is going to start going along here. Oh look, we've got green. I might move the bucket and put it on this one. In fact, I think I will. Let's get my bucket. I'll get some nice sweet rhubarb then. It's called forcing, to any of you who are wondering what I'm doing. I'm going to pop the bucket on, and then we'll get some nice shoots, some nice sweet shoots. So if you can see, there's another one here. Where are we? Just here. There's more here. So they will love the chicken bedding. There's more here. The more I look, the more I see. So yeah, we're going to get this bed sorted out, and we're going to have the rhubarb in. I could even let the chickens in, couldn't I? So I've got something else to show you in the greenhouse as well. This is my Jerusalem artichokes, and I've been starting to harvest them, and they're going to form a hedge along that hedge line there, and along that hedge line there, and they have beautiful yellow flowers on the top, and it's just going to add a little bit of a screen for the vegetables from the wind and my fruit that I've moved. And I don't mind the cows eating the tops, but I mind the cows eating my fruit and my vegetables. So this is my greenhouse. And the other day I went to the farm shop, excuse the rustling, to get my feed, and I got shallots. So these are my shallots, and I got all them in there, big bag like that, and that was just over £4 in money. So I've got them to go in. I'm going to start my seeds. I've got some cucumbers, I've got some leeks which are in here, and we're going to make a start on the seeds. So I'm going to do that as a video as well, and we're going to put them in propagators in the shed down by the chickens, because I've got a plug in there, and I've got some heated propagators which are here. This is them, and they have a plug on which is down there. At the moment it's got a killier in it, so that can come out. And I don't know if any of you got a Charlie's near where you live, a Charlie's store, but I get these big trays and these big lids here, and I can fit masses of pots. I've got 8, I can fit about 16 or 20 pots in there, and I can fit trays in there as well. So I've got 3 of these, and we're going to get some seeds started in them as well, because I have a problem with mice, and they eat everything under the ground, on top of the ground, in the kitchen, they're everywhere. So I have to try and outwit the mice. So I'm going to use these to try and outwit the mice, with these lids on the top and then a brick on the top, and we'll see how we get on. So yeah, I'll just take you up the garden as well. These are my blackberries that I've got to go in today. So I've got them to go in. These are all the cuttings that I did in one of my videos the other week. These are the what are they called? Rhododendron cuttings that I did, and they seem to be doing well. They haven't rooted yet, but they're getting new shoots on them, so they seem happy in there. These are the strawberry tree that I did, and these seem relatively happy. So they're there. I put them here so they don't get the frost. It's the camellia that I took cuttings from, and it's got new shoots on it there. So that looks really happy. Again, I took that in that video, and I've done some more here, because I want to plant them along the boundary lines. What else did I do? I did... Oh yeah, these are all my penstemon cuttings that I've done. I need to move them because I don't want the frost getting them, but some of them seem okay, so we'll see what happens with them. And these were all the little plants that I found around the garden that I'd got as free plants, and you just pay the postage, and they seem to be doing well now they're back in some soil. So that's them. Oh yeah, here we are. Here's the other cuttings. This is the one that I'm not sure if it's a laurel or if it's a camellia. So I planted it, and we're going to see how we get on. But it's looking more like a camellia, but I'm not sure, so we're just going to leave it there. And there's aquilegia, there's some lavender. So yeah, we've got quite a lot going on in these pots here. So as you can see, there's a lot coming through now, and there's a lot happening in the garden, and it's getting very exciting. I'm getting very excited with myself because I'm putting in so much effort. It's just going to be really nice to see everything. Have you seen my spirea? I had bumblebees on that last week, and it's been beautiful. Oh look, there he is. The bumblebees are out. I had honeybees as well. But look at that. February. And the bumblebees are out. Look. Look at all the pollen on her feet. She's covered in it. Can I get a better shot for you? Isn't she nice? It's very fluffy. Lots of fluff. She's not going to turn around now and show you her pollen, is she? Oh, there you go. You see it on her legs. Can you see that? I do get excited when I see things like that. I'm daft, aren't I? But I just thought you might get excited as well if I showed you. So, right. We're up the top part of the garden now, and I'm just going to show you what I've been working on because I'm really pleased. I really love how it's turning out. I'll just turn the camera around and I'll show you, and you can see if you can see the changes. But it's looking amazing. I'm really pleased. So just a sec. So this is one of the borders that I've done, and you can see the line of where the soil used to be along that line of green where that bucket is, and then along that line of green. So I've widened it quite a bit. I've widened it by about 1 metre, and it seems to be doing okay at the moment. I've got these stones that marks the path down to the garden that goes down to the house. I'm going to put some bark on there or some gravel so it doesn't get all weedy, because I don't want to have to mow it with the lawnmower. But yeah, that's one of the sides that I've done. And then if we walk around here, then it'll take you through the arch, which is the rose arch, and then that's the part of the garden I've been working on with the roses. So I'll take you through. So I've widened this side as well. You can see roughly the line where the plants are along there is the line of soil where it used to be. So I widened it again, probably just under 1 metre, all the way along to that wall there, which is the old barn. And then on this side here again, I widened the bed. You can see roughly where those 2 bushes are, that's where the soil was. And along there as well, you can see where the hedge line is, that's where the soil used to be. So it's come out about 1 metre again this way, and I've planted my roses. So I've got all this chip bark for free. I was out and about the other day, going to see somebody, and the farmer had been cutting the hedge and chipped all the wood and left it at the side of the road. So I've got 6 bin bags full. So I've done this one. I haven't got a rose in here yet, but I've got one to go in. And then this is my Elizabeth rose, which is the Queen Elizabeth rose. So that's had chicken compost, wood ash, and now it's got the mulch on the top. And there's some lovely growth. Now you can see all this lovely growth has appeared since it's gone in. So it's very happy. Then this one here is my Abundance rose, which I got from Morrison's for £5. This one, and it has lovely flowers on it. So someone's been having a nibble at the sign. So that's that one. That was a £5. It's quite a tall rose. It does need a bit of a prune. It's not been pruned yet. But I want to wait until these buds start coming through properly and then give it a prune, because there's another one here. So I want to wait until these buds start coming through properly and the worst of the frost is past, and then I'll give it a prune. It's had the chicken compost on it as well and some wood ash, so that's going to make it happy. Then this rose here is Peace, which again has got some lovely new shoots, and they've all been treated the same. They've all been fed, they've all had wood ash, and now they've all got the bark on the top. And then this one here is a yellow Old English rose, which I got from Yew Garden as part of a set of 4. And I think, excuse me, I think now they're £20 for 4. But I got them when they were on offer and I had a £5 voucher. So yeah, so they've got some lovely new leaves coming through. Look at that, lovely and green. Can you see that? All this has just started coming through since they were fed. So that's that one. And then this was the Elderly Gentleman's rose, and again it's started coming through properly. Now it's got some proper soil and it's all happy. So that again will have a prune when, I've never seen it flower, but that'll have a prune once it starts growing and the worst of the frosts are past. I just want to give it a chance to have a good go of shooting it first off. And then here we're at the end of the border, next to the barn. And this is a currant bush, I think it's a black currant. And then this is my apple, my brambly apple. So that's that. And then along here as well, this one here, I think this is a red currant. This one here I think is a red currant. It needs rescuing. And should we have a look and see if the jasmine's still here? Oh dear. My jasmine's looking very sorry for itself. I'm thinking of swapping this out, this jasmine here, I'm thinking of swapping this out for the Rambling Rector Rose. It's looking very sorry for itself. But we shall see. And my arches as well, it needs fixing. Have you seen it? Broken. So that's my hard work so far this week. The path is done. Not so much to mow. And there's going to be some nice roses to look at. And then along the fence here is the fruit. So I'm going to put netting over the currant bushes because last year they had all the currants, and I know that big fat one just there is a big red currant bush and I don't want the birds nicking all my red currants. So yeah, so I don't think this is going to get done this year. That's too much on top of everything else with the garden, but we'll see. So yeah, I hope you like it. Been working really hard. I was here till 5:30 last night. So right, I hope you like all my hard work and that you like my garden. Turn round, you can see all my hard work, the fruits of my labour. I've got lots of plants to go in. I've got 4 more roses to plant. No, I've got 5 more roses to plant because I've got another Queen Elizabeth rose to go in that I got for £2 off Yew Garden. And I had a £5 voucher to spend, so it didn't cost me much at all. But it was too good an offer to miss. So I'm going to have 2 Queen Elizabeth roses marking the entrance to this part of the garden. And yeah, I've also got rose cuttings as well that I've taken. So I'm hoping that they're going to be alright, but they've rooted. So that's what I'm going to do with this piece that I've just found off the Abundance rose. I'm going to plonk it in some water and try and get it to sprout. So yeah, I do like doing cuttings because it's a good way of getting free plants to the garden. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you how the garden's looking at the moment, and show you all my hard work. It's coming together nicely now. I can start seeing how it's going to look when it's all finished. Excuse me, I'm going to take my hat off, getting a bit hot. Yeah, I can start seeing how it's all going to look now when it's all coming together. So anyway, I'm going to go and get my lunch, and then I'm going to do a couple more videos. I'm going to do the raspberries, sorting out the raspberries and moving the blackcurrants in one video. And excuse me, and I'm also going to do some seed sowing as well, and I'll do that in a video for you as well. So plenty to come. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to keep up to date with doing my 3 videos a week, and I hope you're all enjoying them and getting a lot out of them. So if you are enjoying my videos, please do like and subscribe, and please do hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button, and that will tell you when I upload new videos and keep you up to date with the progress in the garden and all the other shenanigans that I get up to around here. And also, if you hit the like button, that does help me to get my videos seen more on YouTube, and YouTube does seem to like it, and it does get my videos seen more by other people, and they can see what I'm up to here as well. So I really would appreciate it that even if you don't subscribe, please do hit the like button, and please help me to grow my channel and support me here and my work here in my garden in Wales. So yeah, this is my full-time thing that I do. I don't earn any money from this channel. So yeah, if you do enjoy it, please do like and subscribe, and please do support my work here and all that I'm doing to build my permaculture garden in Wales. So look forward to seeing you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and your week, and I will see you again soon. So take care. Bye for now. Bye bye.